Every once in a while, something weird happens. Not scary, not exciting, just weird. I could be sitting in class, walking somewhere, or having a completely normal conversation. Then, all of a sudden, something clicks, and for the next few seconds, it feels like I've already lived that exact moment. Not something similar, that exact moment. The same people, the same clothes, even the way someone moves. It's so specific that my first thought is always, what the hell? Then I immediately start trying to remember, where have I seen this before? Was it yesterday? A dream? Nothing. I never find anything. The strange part isn't even the feeling itself, it's what happens right after. I stop paying attention to everything else. I start looking around, almost like I'm waiting for something. One time I was sitting in class. I looked out the window for a second. Someone walked past, and I got that feeling. So I looked back at my teacher. I don't know why, I just did. And for those few seconds, I felt like I already knew what was about to happen. A classmate raised his hand, exactly when I thought he would. Now, before anyone says anything, no, I'm not saying I can predict the future. I honestly don't know what's happening. I just know that for a few seconds it feels like I already know what's coming next. And that's the part that always gets me. Not the feeling that I've been here before, the feeling that I already know what comes next. There was another time someone was talking to me. Halfway through the conversation, I got that same feeling. I was so sure I knew what they were about to say that I almost interrupted them. Not to be rude, just to see if I was right, but I didn't. Actually, no, I couldn't. It's like my brain is so busy trying to understand what's happening that by the time I think about saying anything, it's already over. Then I start trying to remember not what happened, where I've seen it before. Because during those few seconds, it doesn't feel like a guess. It feels like I'm remembering something. So I go looking for the memory, and every single time, I come back empty handed. It's like trying to remember a dream you forgot 5 minutes ago. You know it felt real, you know it made sense, but every time you reach for it, there's nothing there. Then it's over. The conversation keeps going. Class goes back to normal, everything moves on. And so do I. I don't spend the rest of the day thinking about it. I don't go home trying to solve it. Eventually, I just forget it even happened. Until weeks later, or sometimes months, it happens again. And for another 5 or 10 seconds, my brain quietly goes, what the hell? I've seen people explain deja vu before. It's, some say it's your brain. Some say it's your memory. Some people have much wilder ideas. Honestly, I've never really cared which explanation is right. Because when it happens, I'm not thinking about theories. I'm too busy trying to understand what I'm feeling. For those few seconds, it feels completely real. Real enough that I stop what I'm doing. Real enough that I start looking around. Real enough that I genuinely believe I know what's about to happen. Then it's gone, like it never happened. Life keeps moving. The conversation continues, nobody else notices anything. And every now and then, it happens again. So, if it happens tomorrow, I'll probably do exactly what I always do. Stop, look around, try to remember why or where I've seen it before, and remember nothing. And 5 seconds later, go right back to whatever I was doing.